Before summer came to an end, we wanted to take a couple of days and go to Cape Breton. So we packed up the car, grabbed some lunch at a retro diner, and hit the road for Cape Breton. It was well after dark when we arrived at the hotel, but we had a lovely view of the waterfront in Sydney. Our first excursion the next day was to head to the Fortress of Louisbourg. Cape Breton was once controlled by the France, and Louisbourg was its stronghold. The maritime provinces, as well as parts of Quebec and down into Maine, were once the land known as Acadia. The Acadians lived here until 1755, when Britain expelled them from their homes. Many ventured to Louisiana and back to France. Years later, many Acadians returned, but the land was now under British rule. The Fortress of Louisbourg held an important part of our history, and the British seized the fortress twice. What stands today is a reconstruction of a small portion of how the fortress originally looked. The Lego construction you will see later shows the full size of how large the fortress originally was. Today you visit it just before the expulsion, still under French control with tensions high with the threat of a British invasion.
Numéro 5. Au bout de feu! À la confiance! Bouchez la lumière! À la grenade!
After Louisbourg, we headed back to the hotel and grabbed supper at Flavor on the Water, one of my favorite restaurants. And you can't visit Cape Breton without having a lobster roll or sandwich. The next day, we traveled to Iona to visit the Highland Village Museum. It tells the 200-year history of the Gaels, the Gaelic-speaking people who immigrated to Nova Scotia from the Highlands and Islands of Scotland.
But that hasn't happened for a while. They say it's collapsed.
Yeah.
Mm.
After our visit at the Highland Village, we grabbed some food at the local pub and took in a ceilidh. A ceilidh means a visit in Gaelic, but today in Cape Breton it is also used to mean a musical gathering. Our time in Cape Breton came to an end, and we headed back towards home, stopping at Sherbrooke Village on the way. Our visit there was cut short due to a small fire in one of the buildings, so we'll have to make a plan to visit there again another time. It was a quick trip this summer, but we made some great memories.